Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mevlin back here again with another Punishing Grey Raven video, and for this one I'll be showcasing my S. Lee. Now first off, disclaimer, the upcoming character that's going to be coming within a month, a lot of people are saying that she is going to be outclassing and replacing Lee. Her name is Alpha, she is the S version of Lucia, and Alpha is 100% physical DPS. And so is Lee. Lee's also 100% physical DPS, and people are saying that Alpha is a lot better than Lee, so don't pull for Lee because they're going to be replacing him anyways. But the reason why I'm going to be maining and playing Lee is that the game is 100% PvE, and I really like how he looks, I like how he plays, I like the fact that he has double pistols. Everything about Lee is just perfect for me, and that's kind of why I'm playing him. Now, whether or not you should be pulling for Lee, I think this one's completely up to you. Like I said, the game is 100% PvE. Honestly, just try to have fun. If you have fun with the character and you like how they play, you like how they feel, like how they look, I think you should just go ahead and play that character, man. But if you do want to be min-maxing, just do note that Alpha might be a lot better, and you should probably not pull for Lee and just wait for Alpha. Also note that Lee is in rotation right now for a week, so hopefully this video is going to be showing you whether or not you are going to be pulling for his character. So this is what my Lee is currently looking like. He's at 37, 36 battle power, but do note that I spend all my resources upgrading my Lee, and I do refresh stamina quite a bit on a daily basis right now. I do have a 6-star weapon as well. It's currently max in terms of levels, and for these memories, if you don't know where to get these memories, you get them for quote-unquote free after whaling a bit, which is kind of a stupid statement. I think about it saying that, you know, you get this for free after spending money. That doesn't really make sense, but that is how you get these. You get this for free after you buy some packs. In terms of these memories though, they're not best in slot for Lee. I think 4-piece Barton plus 2-piece Darwin is going to be best in slot for Lee, but I don't have those right now. But I will showcase Lee again in a future video once I get those memories. So in terms of his skills, for his basic attack, it's a pretty long range. This is the max range for his basic attack, and he does a backflip at the end as well, so note that it does knock you back a little bit, but you end up moving forward in the long run. And in terms of his core passive, it's exactly the same as B Lucia in that you need to do a 3-ping into a red to be able to do some extra attacks, and it looks like this. So once you do your red, you get these like little lasers that's basically an extra attack. Now for his red skill, this is going to be his main DPS skill. The thing to note about it is that it keeps you in animation for a second. It's around a second. You can move around while casting the ability, but do note that if you move too far, you might not hit the right target anymore. You could also dodge while casting it, but the thing is it stops the animation, so try not to dodge too much when you're casting it, or you're gonna lose some DPS, because you can do this and dash, but it does end up stopping your damage. So in terms of the yellow skill, it's going to be your debuff plus extra damage ability. The way it works is that you're going to dash into your opponent and then you're going to somersault out, and I think it always brings you out to maximum attack range. So I think if I go close to the boss, use my yellow ability, it's going to put me here at maximum attack range. And it also leaves a debuff that every time you attack the boss, you see that single laser that happened there. It's going to be a short duration, I think it's like 4 to 8 seconds, but every time you hit the boss, you're going to get extra damage. Now this does work with your other abilities, and it does work with your core passive as well. So to maximize damage, you want to do a 3-ping of yellow with red, and you're going to do so many extra attacks. Here I do see those lasers coming out, and then the core passive also procs all the lasers as well. And his blue skill is just going to be his support skill. It does AoE damage over time, but what's great about this one is that it will suck people into the center. That way you can group them up and then do some AoE damage with the rest of your abilities. And lastly, for his ultimate, I'm not too much of a fan of his ultimate, to be honest. How it works is that you go into this turret siege mode, and there's going to be a marker on the ground. You can control the marker with the left joystick over here, and then you use your basic attack to fire lasers down from the sky. I'm just going to show you how it works. So we go here, and there you see that marker. I can control that with WSAD, and then I use basic attacks to fire them lasers. The reason why I don't like it is that it doesn't really stop time, and I feel like the animation is a bit long. Sometimes I don't even use it. It's great if they're all grouped up. You could just use your ultimate. You can use your blue to group them up as well, and then use your ultimate and then start firing the laser. But when they're all spread out, it's kind of annoying to use because the movement of the cursor is pretty slow, and it's hard to get from like one point to the other. So sometimes I don't even use that ultimate ability, to be honest. And yeah, this is how you play as Lee. Basic gist of it is just, 3-ping into red, use your blue to group them up, and then use your yellow to apply debuffs. That way you can deal more damage with the rest of your kit. In terms of a showcase, I'm just going to be doing it here again in Warzone. I managed to get 315k points, which I'm pretty proud of, but brony man, 363k, what a mad lad. This guy's a beast. Here in the Machine Factory, Lee is amazing because, like I mentioned earlier, Lee is 100% physical DPS. So getting that 30% increased physical damage is going to be really great on him. Here I managed to get 171k, which I'm pretty proud of. But here in Cycle of Fire, it's a fire damage increase instead, and since Lee doesn't have any fire damage, you probably should be bringing someone else here, but I don't have anyone else here, and I only managed to get 144k. And I'm gonna leave you guys here with the rest of the clip. Both my fights of the war zones are going to be here. I hope you found this video both informative and enjoyable and help you decide whether or not you want to be pulling for S. Lee, who is currently in banner. Like I mentioned, he is going to be power crept pretty soon, actually, probably way too fast, and you gotta keep that into consideration. But man, how do you guys resist these animations, these fast-paced action, dual pistols, jumping around the map? He's just so much fun, man. But like I said, this one's completely up to you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
今回も完璧な車線でした。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもりですか。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者など諦めた方が賢明です。やるな。それは隠れているつもりですか。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。あなたたちの結末はただ一つです。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。僕が計算した弾 弾道から逃げられる者などいません。それは隠れているつもりでした。あなたたちの結末はただ一つです。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられる者などいません。諦めた方が賢明です。今回も完璧な車線でした。